Wow, great people, once again I say welcome to Technical Drawing Solutions. This is Mr. Rogers Opandi. So right now I want us to go through an orthographic question. It is question number 12. It's an artisan paper. It has 30 marks. So it reads, Figure 8 shows a pictorial drawing of a shaped object. Draw the following views in orthographic projection. We have the front elevation in the direction FE to represent the front elevation, and elevation in the direction of EE. So this is our EE, our end elevation is going to be seen from that end. Then we have the plan. So the question does not have the plan, but I want us to do also the plan because it's like we are revising. So now, before I start tackling this question here, there is something that I want to illustrate down here. So with me here, I have a cube drawn in oblique. So when we see the plan is supposed to be seen from the upper part. So when we want to name this, we will name from here to here is a length, from here to here is our width, and from here to here is our perpendicular height. So now, I want us to learn it in a simplest way. Which is this simplest way? When we see the front view, which is at this face here, we will see the length and the height. So the front elevation or the front view is about the length and the height. When we see the plan from up there, what will we see? We will see the length here and the width. So it is the length and width. Then when we see the end view or end elevation, what we see is the width and the height. So when you have these things in your fingertips, this question is more than easy and it can be done in 12 minutes to get the 30 marks. So now, here we go. We want to see the front view. When we see the front view from this side here now, because this is the front elevation, we will be seeing this side here. This is what we will be seeing. I said we will see the length, yeah? So we have another one in here, and then we have this wave. So we will see the length and the perpendicular height. So we are going to draw the height here. So now we want to tackle this question. I want us to tackle the question, and I've said that the question is very easy. So because it is drawn, it is given, it's an open question. We are not told whether it is a first angle or a third angle question to be done. So we can either do in first angle or third angle. So we know the placement of views in a first angle projection. So let us do it. So I'll draw a straight line like that, and I'll give you a reason as to why I'm drawing it like that. So this is my reference, and draw another one like that. So after doing that, so now I want us to look at the question. The perpendicular height from here to here, the whole of it is 45. So I measure 45 like that. Come with it here and mark it there. So that is the perpendicular height from here to here is 45. The whole length from here to here is 50. So I'll measure my 50. That is it. And come from here to here. I draw 50. Then after doing that, I know that from here to here the length is supposed to be visible. Why? It is what we have there. So it's an object that is supposed to be like that. That one should be visible like that. And this one to 45 should be very visible because that is also needed. Then next, after that, we are going to draw a horizontal line from here. All lines that are horizontal are supposed to be taken to the farthest end there. So I'll take a straight line like that. So then, here also, we have a line that is going to come from here to here. The length of that is 15. So I will draw first of all that line. So such kind of lines are supposed to be drawn like that. Then measure a 15. So then I will measure a 15. And measure it. After getting that 15, I put a mark there for 15. Then I'll draw it dark. Why? it is thin. It is this distance from here to here. So at that side, I put that 15 like that. Wow. Then on reaching on that 15 here, we have a line that is coming towards this end. So what I'll do there, I'll just draw a line in 2H to go to that side like that. Wow. The next thing, we have a distance from here to here. We are told that the distance is 15. It's written down here. So we use the 15 again. We come here, we mark it there. So it is supposed to be visible. It's a 15 that is visible like that to that end. Then on reaching here, it goes straight upwards until it reaches the upper part. It goes straight to this upper part. So this is why I drew this line to be in 2H to that side, because now we are not going to repeat the measurements. We just go with them directly. Then the distance from here to here is given down here, and the distance that is given there is 10. So I measure a 10 like that, then come with it here, put a mark there. Then now I draw that line. It is this line that is dropping downwards. So I draw that line like that because it's dropping downwards. Then after that one, we have another distance from here to here, which is also 10. So again, I measure my 10 like that. After measuring it like that, I draw another line upwards. We said all lines that go upwards like that can also be brought down here, so but in 2H. So the vertical lines are supposed to be brought down here. Their use we will know when we reach there. So after coming down here, okay, we came from here to here. Then from here to here we have a dark line here, and here we also have a dark line, and here we have a dark line. So it's a continuous thick line from this end to this end like that. Why? Because here we have a line here which is 15 plus a 10 plus a 10. So we have a 35 there. So the distance from here to here is 35. Then we have another line in between here. This line that is there. So we will draw that line to be visible like this. Wow. What else do we have? We have a web that is coming from the top of this place to this place, and it is slant when we see it from this edge. So we will draw that web. So it comes from here, this edge, to this edge here. So we will draw that web from that side to that side like that. Wow. Reaching there, I know that we are done now with our front elevation. Now, the next thing that we want to do, I want us to draw the plan. The plan, I said, is when we see it from the upper part. So when we see from the upper part, we see the plan. The plan is the length and the width. So we have the length here, which was 50. So the use of this line now, from here to here, is also 50. So we are not going to measure 50. We are just going to jump. I like jumping a distance of 30 here because we are going to measure this and state that is the front here. So now I am going to jump a distance of 30. Then after jumping 30, so my plan should start from here downwards. So now let me draw the plan. The plan, the length is full, so we have this plus this length plus this length. It will take the 50, the whole of that 50. So I'll just draw a straight line up there like that. And then the width of this drawing is from here to here, and the width of the drawing is 60. So I will measure 60. Measure 60 like that. Yeah. Bring it here. And put it like that. So after reaching there, we have those lines also. So this one is a complete line to that end. Then now we want to look at the visible lines. Yeah. So we want to look at the visible line. Now, up here we have this line from here to here, which is the width. It's visible. So it's on this side now. So we just draw a straight line like that. At this end also we have this line here from here to here, which is straight. So we are talking about the plan. I'm talking about these sides. I'm talking about this web here downwards. I'm talking about this surface. So when we see from the top, those are the things that we see. So at this edge, so when we are drawing the edges. So we have this edge here. So we have that edge like that when you look at it from the top. Then again we have this one, the distance. So we want to find the distance from here to here. So the distance from here to here is 25, which is given. So we will measure our 25. So orthographic is the most simplest part of drawing as long as you do understand it. So we have measured 25 like that. Then from here to here is 20. Then we have a 15 at the middle. So that 15 is going to automatically come after measuring 20 from this lowest part. So I have this one as a 20. Then I do it like that. So after doing that, I want to draw them in 2H because they are construction lines first. I'll draw them like that. Wow, that is now great. So we will draw a line now from here to here, which is 25, and from here to here, which is 20. So we are not going to measure anymore. So the line is supposed to come from here to here because we see it from the drawing. So that is it. And from this lower part, that is it. So this is the line. Then we have a straight line from here to here and from here to here. Without measuring, we had already drawn some lines here. So it's a matter of bringing them like that and bringing them like that. Then the next one from here, it comes to this place and this one comes up there. So now it is easier because we have already drawn construction lines. So that is why I say when you are drawing, make sure that you use these construction lines correctly and your work will be very, very easier. So after that, we have a line here now. This line from here to here is visible as you can see. And its distance is 60. And it's also, we had also drawn this one as 60. So that line is supposed to be drawn straight downwards like that. Wow. Then we are done with this part. And now let us not forget the web. Majority of us like forgetting about the web. So the web starts from this edge here, from this straight line to this end of this line. So this straight line to this line. So when we see it from the top at the plan 90 degrees downwards, so this is what we will see. So this is what we will see. Wow. So here is our plan and equation. I know we are okay. But if you are not okay, you can put it in the comment section and we will do more questions on this. So lastly now, we want to construct the end elevation and close our chapter at that point. So when drawing the end elevation, there is nothing like much construction work, much measurement. We use the set square of 45. So this is 45 and this is 45, this is 90. So this is the set square to use. Mesh it with your t-square like that, come to this end here. So all these horizontal lines at the apex here, we are supposed to take them up to the first line of that other line up there. So you will just do it like that. From here, you take it upwards like that with a 2H pencil. Then lastly, you take this one. Now, let us draw. We want to see the end elevation. And when we talked about the end elevation, we say that we will see the width and the height. So here we have a width, a height. So we will see these ones. So we will be seeing this as a width and a height. This one has a width and a height. And we will also see this one. It has a width and a height and a width. And this one also has a height and a width. So this lower line here is supposed to be clear. It's supposed to be seen. Then followed by this one which is supposed to be seen. So now we want to start drawing them. So let us start from this end, which is this end. So we have this line and this line visible, and we are not going to measure. Why? Because we know where it's going to start and where it's going to end. So it's your turn now. Whatever you are supposed to do is that first line. This is the first line. You just take it straight upwards like that, as easy as that. Then this last line here also is visible. So we come to the last line, which is this one. So no measurement here. It is just direct to the point. So after doing that, We have other lines now which are visible. We have this line here visible and this line here which are visible. So and here they are, the two of them. So no measurement. That is it. And then the topmost part here, this topmost part here also is very much visible. So we will also draw it like that. Then this kaweb here, we had brought two lines here that we have not used. So that is their work. This web is going to start from this upper part. So it's going to start from here upwards. But from which distance? So we just come here. We have it at this point and at this point. So you come with your set square at this point. So you measure it like that. You will just draw a line like that. Down here you can just draw it into H like that, because it does not pass through that point. So to H, when it reaches here upwards, it's an HB line. So that is it. So you've gathered your 30 marks. So that is how easy the equation is. I know next time we are going to learn more and more. We are going to explore through these orthographic questions. I have a target of doing around 30 questions in orthography because the questions carry a lot of marks in exams. So I thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe if you've not done so, and feel most welcome to this channel. This is Mr. Rogers, your trainer in technical role. Thank you.